How are you? A week's gone. We're already at the 7th of January. How crazy is that? I'm sitting here in my kids' little sensory area up the end of the veranda because they're inside playing with some educational toys. We've bought in some Waldorf toys over the last 6 months, like wooden toys and sensory items like sensory beads and um, kinetic sand, which is in this box back here, and lots of nature play. So they do a lot of that now, along with the gardens and a number of other things that we do. So I get asked a lot what my version of homeschooling is. Um, I do have a curriculum base. I go through Northeast Public School for Distance Education, so it's called NEPSO for short. They do um, a lot of um, for like satellite educations for rural children and isolated children. And then I do a lot of homeschooling from a Waldorf situation. So we do a lot of play that increases their motor skills and their just their overall happiness, really. Um, so I don't actually have a standard homeschooling thesis. So I'm not a homeschooler per se. I'm not a distance ed per se. I'm not a life learner. I'm not an unschooler. We are just a holistic homeschooling family that believes in a lot of nature, a lot of outdoors, a lot of freedom, where they learn a lot from living in the bush environment that we do, which is fantastic. Um, uh, the the style that we go with is very open. Um, we do follow the Waldorf sort of way that they talk about things, and they use a lot of verses and songs and a lot of that type of thing. So we use a lot of music in our home, a lot of color. We love color in our house. We're not a black and white family. We're not a beige family. We like to have brightness because it makes you happy. There's nothing worse than no color around. So we're a very vibrant family. We wouldn't go musical, but we do a lot of musical activities, but very outdoor, very just up and going sort of thing. So no, we do a lot of nature. That's the way we sort of educate the children, but with the curriculum base as one person described it, an umbrella. So that's how we do that. Um, Now, gardening in this environment, it's been pretty hectic this year. We have had some amazing results in some ways, but also some not so. It's a crazy sort of year. So our high moisture vegetables and fruits like watermelon, cucumbers, zucchinis, tomatoes, they're thriving and they only get water probably once every few days and it's minimal water. But the stuff that doesn't need a lot of water, like um, the spinach and all those other things, pumpkins, uh, corn, none of it really did any good this year. It was a real crazy sort of outcome for it all, and not really sure how that happened. All we can put it down to is that we were covered in smoke while the bushfires were going through so intensely that from sun up to sundown, all you could see was this red glow going through. Um, and so you're breathing in all this. The kids were stuck indoors all the time because it was such heavy smoke here. And we got burnt out. Both properties got burnt out. We lost our art studio up top, which was a bit of a bummer. It was this beautiful old stone hut that my husband built 30 years earlier. and it had these beautiful big timbers. It's gone, and we lost the caravan up there, which was just near the art studio, and a lot of trees. A lot won't come back because we haven't had any rain. Well, that's not true. We did have rain last month, but we think it might be a bit too late. So we've lost a lot of fencing and stuff like that. The property down here that we live at, where the kids are school, the kids got evacuated. We had fires come pretty close, but we kept a big containment line. Stuart got home just in time as the fireys were leaving. I had three firefighters here trying to keep the home safe, and they moved the truck out for me, and we packed the camp trailer, and I loaded it up with loads of food because I figured they did tell me that I had 20 minutes and I was going to lose my house. So yeah, we did all that, but I think that's why the some of the vegetables didn't go so well, even though the lack of moisture is because of the smoke level in the atmosphere. I'd love to hear what other people think of this theory because I'm not a horticulturalist. I'm not um, a learned gardener. I just love to get in there, love to put seeds down, love to grow it, love to produce fresh organic food, love to eat it, and then love to give it to people and turn it into jams and sauces. So I'd love to hear what somebody who actually knows whether that may have been a contributing factor thinks. Because I'm just assuming since a lot comes from our sun, a lot of nutrients like vitamin A, lots of vitamins, that maybe that's what it is. Who knows? Love to hear. But yeah, it's just been one of those weeks that is just through. So we have just been doing a lot of educational stuff this week. We're building on the schoolroom. So he's going up to get the timber tomorrow to build the schoolroom on so we can get the school desk out of the lounge room because it's really, really crowded. It's only a small house. That's why I'm sitting out here because it's a very small house. Um, and so having that school desk there is taking up a lot of valuable space that we could be putting a piano, like my little piano in. So that's going out there, and we've got a couple of windows that we've just got to take to the glazier, and he's doing that on Friday. Um, my brother and his wife are coming next week, so that's pretty exciting. So we've got to set up the camp trailer. We set up the pool the other day, which the kids have been playing in daily because we've been 50 degrees plus and 40s along the way. So it's been pretty hot and sweaty. I look pretty shiny, probably. Um, yeah, it's just been pretty average week, nothing too exciting. We're not sitting in the Bahamas drinking margaritas, but one day we will be. And I'm hoping that over the course of this year, I'm doing a detox yoga system at the moment through my own travels and trying to get myself back into it after that year off that I've had due to ill health and everything. I'm feeling so much better. I'm taking a natural multivitamin, which is a vegetarian one. So I'm traveling along, getting these little things, and coming into my 40th year, I just want to make sure that I've got everything that I need to support me going further on, especially with the hectic year that we're starting to go into. So Stu's got a lot of the bees coming on, and he's got to find places to put them for water, for pollen, for nectar. So we've got all that. I'm getting back into the markets. I'm hoping to do my first market, Maywood Love Market, down at Coffs Harbour in February. So hopefully that'll be my first one. And then we'll just snowball from there with the kids homeschooling and everything like that. So yeah, that's my week in a wrap up. And what can I say? It's been fun, fast, and terrific. Alrighty, for now, I'm going to say goodbye. Thank you for watching. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I really would appreciate it because it gives me motivation to share what I'm doing, and love to hear what everybody thinks. All right, bye for now, and I'll talk to you again soon.